Hello, hello. Nocturnal Gamer Dad here. And we're playing Beaux-Arts. This will be exciting. Preferred control scheme. Camera, relative, or tank controls. Let's go with tank controls. So, let's lean back and enjoy the intro. Oh, we're getting right in there. And the controls, yep. Alright. Gesture. Oh, these are the mouse and keyboard prompts, but I am playing with a controller. So far we can't do anything but walk. And I'm just an average dude. Here's an elk. Oh dear. So now this is a bit weird since I am able to move with... okay. I can move it with the controller, but... okay, the inventory button is found to select or share button on a PlayStation 5 controller, DualSense. Right. And start is for the menu. Good to know. So let's see what with the interact button even. But this looks like something you should be able to pick up. I'm going to ignore that for now. Wow. So I think this is a very peculiar, esoteric game where you walk around, interact with people, and just explore this wow, this great mansion and its gardens. Now this is very eerie. I don't like this zoomed out view. And what is that? What is going on? See those legs. Sound of walking reminds me of Tomb Raider for some reason, as well as the gigantic estate. It's like the third game in the Tomb Raider series. Hello? Who is watching me? Very cinematic. These angles are deliberate and tension-inducing. Oh, I think we'll just have to knock to see if we can enter. If the game will let me. I don't think this will work with a controller, so let's just try the mouse instead. Hello? No one? Oh, I can use the touchpad on the DualSense. Alright. And R2 is interact. Interesting. Oh. Ooh. Does this look like a public park to you? Why is he sliding into position? I think tell him the gate was open. Alright. Clearly, where exactly are you headed? You can't remember where you were going. You're supposed to meet someone in a nearby town. You don't have any specific destination. Make up a name. I think it started with the letter B. Handball. 5 miles out. But at least have a B in the name. Or maybe pointers in the opposite direction if you made some phonetic mix-up between B and P. Alright. Pick a direction and you have a 50% chance of getting lucky. The guitar is strumming. Ask if someone can drive you to the nearest town. At the moment, no. I never learned how to drive. The chauffeur is off for the night. Mrs. Jones will be busy with dinner for a while yet. And the family here aren't exactly good Samaritan types, so it's not worth even asking them. Ask if he has a map. Not unless you want to consult the 19th century topographical maps in the library. Frankly, I don't even know the surrounding area very well myself. This property is where I live and work, eat and sleep. There is not much need to go elsewhere, and not much elsewhere to go to around here. Give up and agree to leave. Yeah, that's right. Listen, you seem like a decent sort, so I'll be honest with you. They can fire me at any point for any reason, or for no reason at all. So I just have to follow the rules, and the rules don't give me much leeway to help you out. But, you know, best of luck and all that. Trapped, fumbling for an exit. Where have we ended up? Look at this. There's a bottle of heavy-duty solvent on the top shelf, but you cannot reach it. Some kind of shed? Let's try the light switch, hold the door. You hear voices coming from downstairs. Will we be at a soiree on Friday? Oh God, don't even ask me about it. Why? What happened? I mentioned offhand to your father that he was interested in buying that Prometheus painting in the living room. A good price too, but... Yeah, but father refused, didn't he? He practically had a fit over it, refused to see reason at all. You can't just keep subordinating financial decisions to the whims of a sentimental fool. Yes, I know, but Prometheus should hold its value a while yet. I think we should just drop the matter for now. Why should we? That will only encourage his obstinate childishness. We just have to tell him that the sale is happening, no more mollycoddling or asking permission. This house is ours too, you know. But we still have to live with him, and you know how much he's going to moan and sulk if we go through with the sale. And have we ended up? And let him moan and sulk. I'm telling you, he's like a child. If he has a temper tantrum when you take away his toy, then you just have to hold firm and wait it out. Kinda marital spats. House on Haunted Hill vibes. Eesh, like Flanagan. Are you in here? Did you write this game? Oh. So interesting. Now this Gustave Courbet, the deer, 1865. Is this so strange? Okay. Ooh. Let's move on. Move on, right. My favorite expression. We're always moving on. Keep on keeping on. John both an Italianate let me read that again. An Italianate evening landscape, 1650. What am I doing here in this mansion? Nicholas Lancret, Picnic After the Hunt, 1735 to 1740. This door? Oh. Right, clock tower, haunting grounds, psycho, all of the references coming to mind. And I'm really happy about the combination of third-person tank controllers and a point-and-click adventure. It's an interesting choice. And the character is very grounded and slow-moving, as you can see, but it feels great. Pygmalion and Galatea. Charles, the induction of Ganymede and Olympus. Right? It's over here. Nothing at all. More artwork. Peter Jacob Hornets, a musical gathering at the court of Elector Karl Albrecht of Bavaria, 1730. Can we play? It's rusted shut. Forcing the hinge open in this state would make too much noise. I almost forgot about our attempt to leave and then suddenly waking up in a storage room or cupboard in this ground making. I guess it wasn't meant to be. We're not getting out that easy. This. Can we? Say, Diego, in your philosophy studies, did you ever read much of Friedrich Schiller? No, sir. I never got much into the German romantics. Oh, but you really should. I've just been reading Schiller's Letters on Aesthetic Education, and well, some of it is above my head. But the basic idea is quite profound. In essence, he argues that true freedom can only be achieved through beauty. And therefore, the moral function of art is to approach the beautiful in a way that unites our reason and sentiment. Yeah, it's definitely an interesting way to think about beauty. I guess I just tend to be a little more wary about trying to do ethics by way of aesthetics. Like, I'm all for beauty, but if you're a slave toiling away in the fields, listening to Mozart isn't going to set you free. Well, of course, that's a different matter, in cases of extreme deprivation. But it's not as though art replaces ethics, it just helps lead us toward the path of goodness, so that we may recognize and eradicate the evils of slavery and the like. It would certainly be nice if that were the case. The door is locked. Interesting discussions. A bit heady, but I like it. And what do we have here? Tuesday, 13th September. Meet with B about investment portfolio. Finalized guest list for our reunion dinner. AS, no response. Wednesday, call N about net donation. Look up Carthusian monk documentary. Verdant Latinate etymology. Handyman visits to install new lock. Noon. Replace backup key from behind Icarus. Curious. Allegory of sacred and profane love. Huh. This weird droning sound in the background is starting to get to me. We can't relax. Not in here. Ooh, okay. Let's backtrack a bit to this open area we came from. Oh, maybe we can check out our wallet. Find out who I am. No? Alright. No go. The Adventures of M. Dupont, Gentleman Thief. Nevertheless, I continued to follow the plan as if nothing was wrong, slinking down the hallway with utmost care. I tried to distract myself from this obscure sense of ill-ease by listening in on the trite conversation below about the upcoming soiree, where they intended to unveil the newly bought painting of Prometheus by Gustave Moreau. No doubt the guests, who all knew exactly how much the Baron had paid to procure this item, would be duly impressed. But little did they know that not but 20 feet above their heads, M. Dupont was about to relieve them of Prometheus, along with 2 Berlin landscapes that they were keeping in storage. As expected, the door to the storage room was protected by a state-of-the-art pin tumbler lock, designed by none other than Linus J. Yale, Jr. The only corresponding key was carried at all times on the Baron's person, which was presently inaccessible to me. Moreover, I had bet Francois 100 francs that I could accomplish the heist without so much as a set of lockpicks. These factors, of course, did not deter me in the slightest. Weeks ago I had bought a jail lock of my own for research purposes, and discovered a means of producing a universal master key. If I filed down all of the teeth on my key to the level of the lowest pin, then inserted this modified key part way into the lock mechanism, then all I had to do was lightly strike the key into place with a mallet. The force from this measured blow would cause the driver pins to momentarily jump above the shear line, allowing me a split second to turn the lock as one would a normal key. Thus, with my modified key in hand, the Baron's lock would prove to be a minor inconvenience at best. And yet, while my prize was nearly at hand, the feeling of indistinct anxiety only multiplied. Out of habit, I looked around to see if anyone was watching me. The darkened hallway was, of course, completely empty, but this did not reassure me. It was as though someone or something in the house could see me, could observe every move I made, could crush me in an instant as one might swat an insect on the wall. Or perhaps it was not something in the house, but the house itself staring at me. More disturbingly, however, I sensed that this disquieting gaze did not care about my existence. Like an apathetic god, it looked upon me as another meaningless mote of dust, with hardly any awareness that I was even trying to hide from it in the first place. Ooh. Alright. That's a mouthful. Oh, I'm walking even with the book open. That's that's a bit weird. No matter. So, with all of that said and done, where do we go from here? I wonder. Maybe... Couldn't I No. Still no run button. Keep walking. We've been here, right? I had to have been. Yeah, it's the bathroom. And back out. Couldn't we find something to stand on? Let's see if the chambers have opened, where we overheard the discussion between the old man and Diego. Oh. Hear what? It sounded like creaking or something. Everything creaks in this house. It's too damn old, if you ask me. Yes, I suppose. Let's keep on listening. Go back, go back. No? Right. So it reacted to me going back, okay? Let's try this one. But the stool, couldn't I use this? Yeah, here we go. Perfect. Saved ourselves a lot of fumbling around trying to make progress. Yeah, I agree. You take the bottle of industrial solvent. The instructions say it works on rust. You know what? I should have paid closer attention. I was too immersed in the mood. It was a place where you had to interact with something. Oh, what's happened? Oh, a mallet. Yeah, perfect, perfect. Did I miss out on this? No, we were. Or someone threw a hammer? No? Maybe I'm just imagining things. I simply missed the mallet last time. Oh well. It's all good. This one is non-interactable. Okay. At the end of this hallway, I think there's something. Closer look. Yeah. This. Can we dissolve the bag, the suitcase? Oh yeah, dissolving a majority of the rust. Good. And then? Right. So we're following the steps on the book. Am I the master thief? It seems too clueless for it, but we really don't know what's going on in the mind of our protagonist. Playable character, rather. So that's interesting. And tinker with this lock. Nope. Okay, what about this? Apollo, god of light, eloquence, poetry, and the fine arts, with Urania, use of astronomy. What else is there? Mists. I'm clearly not getting here. Then there's one other door that I can recall. It's that thing behind the sofas. Alright, this one said something about where the lock is. Door to storage room. Prometheus. Star. There's a clue in the other note, perhaps. One of these paintings could hold the answer that we're looking for. Just get the wood again. Think. Unless we can. Yeah, there has to be something in this bathroom as well. Somewhere. And we go in behind this curtain. No? Mirror. Nothing at this point. Okay, so I got 2 potential leads. First, I heard it again. Is there? No, it didn't sound like that. This door. Did I miss the prompt? No, there might be in here. Okay. Bed frame. Nothing. The windows. Posts. All right. Let's go and read the notes again in the room with back. I thought it mentioned something about a particular painting. So let's have a look. Here. Yep, I pick it up again. Oh, and the note is not in here. No, of course not. It's way over there. A study room. Run. I wonder if I can trigger the Apple to unlock if I step on the quirky floorboards enough times. Could be an instant game over. Okay, this one. Behind Icarus. that's all we have. And that's it. Yes. We'll have to find the Icarus then. Yes, sun, rains, doesn't look like that. No. Nope. No paintings in here from which I can tell. Keep looking. Oh, look at that. New. Hidden key behind the frame. The Fall of Icarus. And where does this go? Has to be this door. The plot begins. Right, let's see what's behind it. The key fits in the lock, but it doesn't turn. Didn't the book in the library mention something about door keys? Yeah, it certainly did. I think... Haha! And there we go. The bump key slides into the lock. Now we just need something to strike it. And that's where this comes in. Feels good. Hands up, asshole. Trial, justice, punishment. Wow. This took a turn. I'm asking a fucking question. Tell me why. Tell him you don't know why you're here. Sounds like we have a mystery on our hands. A scumbag comes crawling into the house and he doesn't even know what he's doing there. Tell him to call the police and let them sort it out. I bet you'd like that, wouldn't you? Tell the police a little sob story about the big scary man being mean to you? Then get your rat-faced lawyer to let you off on a technicality. But guess what? I'm tired of people like you getting away with shit like this. It makes me sick. So I'm going to run this investigation myself. I'm gonna lead the trial and I will decide the punishment we deserve. Stay silent. Are you listening to me? Good. Then I'm going to ask you some simple questions and you better not give me any more bullshit answers. How did you enter the property? You don't know how you ended up inside the house. Yeah, sure don't. Wrong answer. Tell me how you entered the house or I will make you start talking the hard way. What time was this? Late afternoon? Diego told me he met you in the garden. What happened there? Diego asked you to leave. What did you do after you entered the house? You can't remember very clearly. What did I just say about bullshit answers? Final question. Did you tell anyone that you were coming here? No. Good. Then to the rest of the world you've already ceased to exist. I am the only person who can decide your fate. Do you understand me? Nod your head. Then we're done for now. I'll be back later on once I have a full report on the situation. And if I find out you're lying to me about anything, you will suffer the consequences. Whew. This person. Oh my. Oh no. Oh no. The radiator is firmly stuck to the ground. What has he... Oh no, what has he done to me? No. Oh no. And beneath the painting. Oh. Oh no. No, no, no. Oh, jeez. The sofa is too far away to reach. Well. Well. Diego, please. Somebody. The window is too far away to reach. Do I have something? Something. The chair is too far away to reach. Yeesh. Okay. Atlas holding up the world. Hey! It's the old man. You must be the new guest I've been hearing about. I apologize, of course, for the poor hospitality, but I hope you'll forgive us considering the odd circumstances of your arrival. Kill you? No, I rather doubt it. Charlie just tends to be a bit dramatic about these sort of things. A real fire and brimstone sort of fellow, what with the yelling and the foul language. Between you and me, I'm not very fond of him. In fact, he's a real brute. But all the same, he's good at keeping the order around here, so you know how it goes. Ah, yes, I see the issue. Well, for now, perhaps I'll have someone bring you a pot. If needs must, just pull your trousers down when no one's looking. We'll figure out a more long-term solution later on. Don't worry. In any event, allow me to formally welcome you to the manor. This building has a rich history, you know. It's designed by Philip Moreau, nephew of the painter Gustave Moreau, whose work I'm sure you know. In fact, right behind you is Moreau's painting of Prometheus. It's the original, in fact. You're one of the few to have an opportunity to see it in person. But I'm already getting off track. Philippe Moreau was a distinguished alumnus of the École des Beaux-Arts, and this is one of the few private residences he ever built. École des Beaux-Arts. It's rather magnificent, don't you think? But look at me chatting away. We don't even have a chair to sit down on. Let me grab one from the other room. Thank you. There, that should be more comfortable. Now can I offer you some water? Tea, perhaps? Sure, tea sounds great. I believe we have jasmine tea, white tea, or there might still be some of the milk oolong left. That one's quite extraordinary if you've never tried it before. Let's go jasmine. Excellent. I'll have one of the staff bring you a cup. But for now, I'm afraid you'll have to excuse me. I must take a call in a few minutes, so I can't linger much longer. Rest assured, though, I'll be back around this evening to see how you're settling in. Alright, Baker family. Resident Evil abduction vibes. Welcome to the family, son. There's nothing more to do but wait. Hey. This was more than I expected. I could never have foreseen where this would go. Can we interact with this chair somehow? No, can't even sit. window is too far. Yeah. Oh. Hi. So you're the intruder. Wow, I was expecting someone more intimidating, I guess. Why would I do that? Yeah, well, maybe. Or maybe you come by next week with some buddies and torch the place to get your revenge. Charlie seems to think you're a threat to the family, and I have no reason to second guess his judgment. In any case, it looks like he has the situation under control, so this really isn't any of my business. I've got more important stuff to do anyways. Now, if you'll excuse me. Oh, this family seems messed up. I'm just going to enter one at a time through one of these doors. I feel so exposed. Thank you for playing the Beaux-Arts demo. Please consider sending me the feedback on the game and wishlisting it on Steam. I think I will. Because this was an amazing experience and highly surprising. I was not expecting anything like this at all. The cinematic angles were beautiful. The dialogue, amazing, the suspense, the confusion, the puzzles, all of this. The off-kilter sound effects when they were speaking, especially the guitar strum that we just heard. I will recommend everyone to check this out, and hopefully the rest of the game, the full game, will deliver on this experience. So thank you. This has been Nocturnal Gamer Dad, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.
We asked them what the game was up, they said